Hey boys, we're back with some more Fallout 3. We played for 8 hours, level 6, Marauder. So we are not a good person. So, what's been going on this run? Let's talk about this for a second. So, they updated the Fallout 3 version on Steam, and I want to give it another try. The last 3 times it was crashing badly into the game, so we couldn't really do what we wanted. We were doing pretty much exploring, doing some side stuff, quests. So this time, it's been 8 hours so far, no crashes. Unbelievable. Not a single crash in 8 hours. And instead of doing this side stuff and exploring, which is also, you know, fun parts in the game, we're gonna be focusing on some of the bad stuff. As in, we're playing a character here, as the title says. Hey, Homerun. All the bad choices. So we created a character to pick all the bad choices, the funny options, the bad options, the evil options. We already done the worst thing possible in the game, which is to blow up Megaton. So if you missed the first part, you can watch it here on the Twitch VODs or on YouTube. It's about 8 hours in. And we're gonna just continue playing a bit more towards main quest and story, as I don't wanna play another 30 hours and end up breaking without the chance to finish. Need a little bit more closure this time. We haven't really ever completed this game on stream, so we'll be doing that. Playing this Fallout 3 kinda got me in the mood for Fallout New Vegas again. I don't know what's up with that game, guys, but it feels like it's part of me. Why is the Fallout New Vegas so good? Fucking hell, man. And the next time we follow New Vegas, I've been thinking we do explosives only build, with only exception dead money areas, so we can use other weapons for the obvious reasons. And you guys can have options to sabotage the game as well. You know, ban items, drop shackles, lives and stuff like that. Well, yeah, I was thinking about this, Stockholm, but it's Divinity Original Sin 2 next. We're going to dig deep in that game and focus on Divinity Original Sin 2 and nothing else when we start that game. So, when we're talking about Fallout New Vegas next, I mean next time I play Fallout New Vegas, because it's gonna be next time, you know. But who knows when it's going to be. Lie detected. What is this 54? Well, it's gonna be one of those breaks, you know, after Walkmore. Hopefully the game is interesting, exciting, and we can just lose ourselves for a bit in it. The game is super long, so we'll see. Here, what is about this character? We went with max charisma and max intelligence, so we get the speed checks. I feel like the charisma and speech adds more than any other stuff in the game. It's like, it's not really a problem doing combat and other stuff. So some funny options. We maxed speech, we got 6-3 repair, and we've been leveling some other stuff. Like science, small guns, got some lockpick. The other one is just skill-wise and bobblehead-wise. We got the Black Widow. We used it on Mr. Burke. We didn't have to, we had a 100% chance with speech anyways. We had a Dream Crusher. We crushed Moira's dreams. We nuked Megaton, and she was the sole survivor of the blast, turned into a ghoul, and then we killed her anyways. Got Educated, Intense Training 2, both went into Intelligence, and we got 1 point in Toughness. Gear-wise, we're using a combat armor, which we found at the start of the game. We killed the sheriff, killed his named guard, 2 citizens in the city. We're taking the combat armor. We got 3 dogs head wrap. We killed the 3 dog too. We are evil son of bitch. I guess we're evil bitch here. We are playing a female character. And we've been using a combination of weapons, but I've been leaning closer towards Chinese assault rifle. If you never really kill 3 dog, we might have range here. Let's see. I don't think actually. Hold on. No, we don't have range. But when we are with range, there is a unique message that plays on the radio if 3 dog is dead. Hopefully we can hear it this game. Right now we are on a quest for, this is a main quest, Scientific Pursuits. It's a follow-up following in his footsteps. We are looking for Dad. Dad has went to Vault 112 and we are about to enter ourselves. We got some side quests here, Tenpenny Tower quest, Replicated Man, Blood Ties, and we have the DLC quests. I'm not sure how much this game is going to be playing. I would like to play more, but I have this fear, guys. I have this fear of disappointment. The game will just break down the road and I just don't want to put the effort into it and not getting closure again. So we'll focus on important stuff. Kappa. Important. We do have to finish Volkmar campaign as well, so we played the Winter Regions in 2, but there's some extra time as well. Anyways, let's go. Enough jibber jabber. This is the second vault we found. This is Vault 112. There's a Vault 111 in Fallout 4. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing immediately here. There's a door here. Okay, one door. We can close it here. There's another door here.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault-Tec issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger.
Sounds like Moira's voice just a little bit distorted.
Tranquility Lounger and be seated.
We have to put on the suit. How do we even look like without a suit? All the right curves, huh? Everybody has the same body in this game. We are a 19-year-old Asian girl.
Please find the nearest Tranquility Lounger and be seated.
So this vault has RoboBrains. What else is in here? There's a hard computer here, and it looks like there's gear inside. Hard science door. Looks like all residents are in simulation. I remember this, but it's been a while since I've done it. This is part of the main quest. M. Simpson. Display resident status. You can see pulse, blood pressure, temperature, and respiratory rate. The blood pressure is a little bit elevated. Is it a little bit elevated? I think this. M. Henderson. What was that other thing there? How are the residents still alive? Yeah, that's a good question. 200 years later. Spell resident stress level. Stress level elevated. Nominal. This is M. Henderson. Subject unknown. Warning, unverified resident status, please check the logs. This could be the dead. Stress level elevated. T. Dieters. Anomaly detected. Woohoo! Stress level extreme. What the fuck is going on in there? Unoccupied. R. Rockwell. Elevated stress level. J. Rockwell. Look like everybody's under stress here. Noise bombs. And Foster. It's pretty normal. There's an unoccupied one here. So it's broken now. Going into a simulation now. What can go wrong? They reused this in Fallout 4 as well. In one request. $500 experience for this. We're very close science-wise to 75. Excuse me. Repair 75. We'll keep that. Level 7. Perk every level, that's so silly. Oh, I can scroll down with the mouse. I need to turn off the mouse scrolling on the multiple screens. This game doesn't register second screen when it's running. Okay, should fix it. Child at heart, huh? There's nothing else interesting here. The Child at Heart perk greatly improves your interaction with children, usually in the form of unique dialogue choices. Hopefully no evil choices available, because we're gonna click it. Damn, we're actually a child here.
Hey there, sport. Beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Sport? Who talks like that? What the fuck? Where's my gun? Oh shit, no guns. We got fists.
Hiya, kiddo. What's the good word?
You see my dad?
Can't say that I have, kiddo. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll turn up.
Nice day, isn't it?
Yep, you've got that right. Heck of a day to get some work done outdoors.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
Nice place, real nice. Everyone's friendly and always happy to lend a hand.
It's a pretty convincing simulation.
Is that so? Well, you ought to tell that to my big toe, kiddo. Hurts like the dickens since I stubbed it earlier today. Feels pretty real to me.
That's like the Dickens. What the fuck does that even mean? Can we get some translation here? Have to go now.
Bye-bye.
Hiya.
Timmy?
Hi there. I'm Timmy. Wanna play?
You seen my dad?
Your dad? Nope, I haven't. Did he get lost?
This one almost sounds like a kid. What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
It's okay, I guess. I don't really have nobody to play with, except for Betty. And she's kind of, well, she's mean.
It's 50 speaky zoomer. Well, forgive me. Where the hell is Marconos? We need Marconos to translate here. None of this is real. It's all some crazy experiment.
What? You're weird.
I will go now.
Have a great day.
Find Dad. Oh, what the... what the hell? I forgot about this. Who this?
Hello. Well, hi there.
Nice day, isn't it?
Another perfect Saturday afternoon. Make sure you enjoy it, sport.
You seen my dad?
Nope, afraid not. Don't you worry about it, though. You'll find him.
Nice day, isn't it?
Of course it is. It's America, isn't it?
What the hell does that even mean? What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
You mean besides how wonderful it is to live here? Everyone's very friendly. Even old lady Dithers, though she's lost most of her marbles.
This is what, some kind of computer simulation?
Sounds like you've been spending too much time with your nose in those darned comic books, sport.
I will go now.
Take care now.
Yeah, the game is half-faced, Frodo. If you're playing a girl, they still sometimes talk to you like you're playing a man. So playing as a female is a half-faced option. Only in some parts of the game they cared about it. Take a hike, mate.
Oh my god.
Yoo-hoo. Hey, Deadpool. Still here. 51 months. So, Deadpool, tell me. You have any... if you would pick any game to see on this stream, what would you want to watch? Who is?
Hi there.
Betty? That's a scary face. Some of the dog. Well, the dog is called Doc.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
Where am I? And you are?
I'm Betty. I live here on Tranquility Lane. Want to play a game?
What the hell is going on?
We're going to play a game now, silly. That's what's going on.
No thanks, no games for me.
You don't get to say no. If I want to play a game, you're going to play.
And
I want to.
This is turning into a horror. Look, kid, I'm not interested in playing games.
I said I want to play a game.
I
It's easy. You make Timmy Newsbaum cry. And I'll help you. If you don't, then I guess you're stuck here.
Holy shit, that shit is creepy here. Make Timmy Newsbaum cry.
Hello.
Hello there.
Oh, I was just looking at the new
Hello.
Robco catalog. Some impressive things they're doing these days.
Bet the commies in China wish they had it as good as we do, eh?
Well, I know I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
I see, Deadpool. I see. Thank you for your input.
Good day.
Good day.
Where is Timmy? Maybe he went home.
Well, hi there.
What can you tell me about Timmy Newsbaum?
Timmy? Oh, he's a good boy. George and I are so proud of him. I don't care what Mabel says. I don't think military school would do him any good at all. I have half a mind to give her that brochure back and tell her just what she can do with it.
Have you seen my dad?
No, sweetie, I haven't. I'm sure he'll come looking for you before long, though.
Nice day, isn't it?
It sure is. But it always is here.
What are you going to tell him about the neighborhood?
Well, George and I have been here, why, as long as I can remember.
This is a pretty convincing simulation.
What? Oh, sweetie, maybe you should just run along and play.
Alright.
Have a great day.
Man, all this voice acting in Fallout 3 after Beautiful Desolation, such a disappointment. Man, we got spoiled visually by the Fallout 4, and we get spoiled quality of all the stuff with other games.
Good day.
Military school brochure. The brochure promotes the Hoffman Training Academy with the tagline turning the delinquents of today into the leaders of tomorrow. I just wish one day they remaster Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 so I can play it. I wouldn't mind playing that game if it's. Would love to play the game if it has visuals like this Beautiful Desolation.
Hi, wanna play?
Betty says I should make you cry.
What? No, she didn't. Did she? I don't like her. She's creepy, and she laughs at stuff that isn't funny.
Hey, look what I found. You're getting it sent into military school. Hey, I heard your parents are getting a divorce because of you.
What? Did I do something bad?
They've never loved you. In fact, they both hate you and wish you were dead.
No, no, not my mommy and daddy, no.
Fucking hell. That's almost as bad as destroying Megatron.
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end.
Get away from me, you crazy old bat.
You're the only one who can end it. You must end it, don't you see? You're the only one who can disable the failsafe.
Oh man. I hated how every old lady in this game is voiced by the same character, by the same actor. I'm serious, get the hell away from me.
You need to know the truth. Otherwise, he'll suck you in just like all the others. Beware.
That is so fucking horrible, it's actually funny.
Decided you want to play after all, huh?
I had a feeling you'd come around. Your approach was somewhat uninspired, but it'll do. Since you won the game, you get a prize. You may ask one question, which I will answer as honestly as possible.
So this is how it sounds like when old Russian man is playing a young girl in a video game. I'm not playing any more of your games.
No? Then I'm afraid you'll never be leaving.
I decide when you may leave, and unless you start cooperating, you're going to have a very long stay here on Tranquility Lane.
Looks like the same voice actor as the Overseer.
Are we willing to be reasonable now? I ask so very little of you.
No, I said I wouldn't do it and I meant it.
Well then, we have little else to say to one another. Are we willing to be reasonable now? I ask so very little of you.
I don't really have a choice, do I?
There is always a choice. Sometimes it's just easier to make.
What do you want me to do?
Pay a visit to the Rockwells. They're very happily married, and I'd like you to change that. Put an end to their marriage, and we'll talk.
Put an end to their marriage? Ah, that's it? No problem.
Excellent. I so enjoy that can-do spirit.
We are a homebreaker now, boys. And if we are a couple of years older and this was Fallout 2, we probably would have been able to sleep with the guy. There's a diary here. I just don't know what to do anymore. When Roger's not in that stupid basement, he's outside sweet-talking that hussy, Martha Simpson. He claims there's nothing between them, but I know it's all a lie. I find a woman's pendant once on Roger's workbench, but of course I said nothing. That's me, Janet Rockwell, prim and proper housewife, living a perfect life here on Tranquility Lane. Someday I wish I really had beat her to death with that rolling pin. Then Roger would know I'm the only girl in the world. Fuck.
Good day. Hey there, little lady. How's it going?
Nice day, isn't it?
You won't find a day like this anywhere else.
Betty wants me to break up your marriage.
Now that's not funny. Not one bit.
Anyone tell me about your marriage?
Now see here. That's not anything for you to be asking about. Our marriage is our business and it's private. Why can't people just understand that and just leave us alone?
You see my dad?
He disappeared on you, huh? Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find him soon.
None of this is really, it's all some crazy experiments.
Sure, sport. Whatever you say.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
Heck of a place to live. Janet and I, well, we're quite happy here. Have a great day.
Maybe we're missing a clue here. Where's the basement? Nothing interesting to place on the desk at this time. No cooking pots.
Hello. Hello, sweetie. How are you?
We have to break them up without killing either of them, huh? Anything you want to tell me about your marriage?
Our marriage? Oh, goodness. What kind of a question is that? Mabel didn't put you up to this, did she? What a silly thing to ask about.
Betty wants me to break up your marriage.
What? Now that's a ridiculous thing to say. You kids need to find some different games to play.
Why they give all these options to talk? They feel like everything is the same. Like there's a lot of low effort. You see my dad?
Your dad? No, I haven't. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
I can tell you about the neighborhood.
Roger suggested we move here. I don't quite remember when that was. It's very nice. We're doing quite well.
None of this is real. It's all some crazy experiments.
Oh, you're such a kidder.
Okay, let's solve the options here. I hate to break it to you, but I saw your husband. He's kissing some other woman.
It's that Martha Simpson, isn't it? I knew it. That's it. I've had enough of Roger's lies and bullshit.
Oh boy, he's getting it now.
Roger, you son of a bitch. Did you really think I wouldn't find out?
What? Janet, what are you talking about?
Don't you lie to me. Did you honestly think you could skulk around with that whore and no one would see you?
Janet, what the hell are you talking about?
Well, someone saw you and Martha, Roger, and I heard about it. So now I know for sure.
Who told you that? They're lying, I swear it.
You fucking coward. I can't stand the sight of you. Get away from me.
This is why America has such higher divorce rates.
So, you have achieved your goal. I was hoping for something a bit more dramatic, but persuasion appears to be your strong suit. And at least you are cooperative, unlike your father. I was most disappointed when he refused to participate, yet still expected something from me.
I gotta admit, this is kind of fun. What can I do next?
I am pleased to see I'm not the only one being entertained. You're far more agreeable than your father. If you wish for more, then so be it. But let's raise the stakes a bit this time. I'd like you to kill Mabel Henderson. But do be creative about it. Beating her to death just won't suffice. Put some effort into it.
I don't want to do this, but I will.
Of course you will. And you never know. You might enjoy it.
Hello. Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Nice day, isn't it?
Well, of course it is. What a silly thing to say. What else would it be?
You see my dad?
No, I haven't. But when I do, I'll tell him you're looking for him.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
Well, there's certainly never a dull moment. I think it's like any other street, really. Always something to see and always something to talk about.
This is what, some kind of computer simulation?
Computer what now? Why don't you go find Timmy and have a nice game of catch?
Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Hello. Well, hi there.
What can you tell me about Mabel Henderson?
Mabel's a good friend to me. She's always interested
Don't they have
in
the
what's
same voice
going on
actors?
with my life, which is more than I can say for some people. I'll sometimes go over to her house and chat while she's baking. She really loves to bake. Uses that oven all the time.
Nice day, isn't it?
I suppose. I hadn't really noticed.
You see my dad?
I don't think so, but then I haven't really been looking for him. Sorry.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I like it well enough, I suppose. Mabel is good company most of the time, and, well, the other neighbors are mostly very nice.
This is a pretty convincing simulation.
Sorry, kiddo, but I'm not in the mood for jokes.
Bye-bye.
Take care now.
It's a very clean toilet, guys. Damn, they got 2 fridges here. What the hell? It's definitely America.
Hello.
This house is so empty. So empty. Lacy underwear. What are we gonna do with lacy underwear?
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Don't see anything else in the house here. On a signal.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
The Henderson estate is in tip-top shape, young miss. Have a wonderful day.
Good day to you.
This is her house. I see. This old gas even could be tampered with to knock the pilot light fixture loose, but that could be really dangerous. So it looks like 3 ways to kill around.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Hello.
Disable security screening. Initiate security program.
The Henderson estate is in tip-top shape, young miss. Have a wonderful day.
Initiate cleaning program.
Hello.
We can't leave during this, huh?
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
terminal here for this. Disable security screening. Please engage security program. Initiate security program. Disable security screening parameters. Initiate cleaning program.
Didn't you hear me coming? Now I have to fight you.
This is hopeless.
Fantastic. You stand still.
This robot going crazy. Nothing get done here.
The Henderson estate is in tip-top shape, young miss. Have a wonderful day.
There's also a roller skate here on. What happened here? Can't tamper with the body arm. I guess we have to disable it now. So she doesn't live outside and runs all over the place, huh?
Poor Mabel, killed by her own robot. I suspect she never saw that coming.
You are most resourceful, and you certainly do get results. You have exceeded my expectations. And now we come to the last task that I have for you. Succeed, and you shall be granted whatever you wish.
How do I know you're being honest with me?
I think you'll find that I've been quite honest with you thus far. You have no discernible reason to mistrust me. In the doghouse, out behind the abandoned home, are a mask and knife. Don the mask and become the pint-sized slasher. Use the knife to eliminate all the residents of Tranquility Lane.
Sounds like fun.
I thought you might find it amusing. It draws upon an old urban legend, a story told over campfires many years ago. The residents have all heard the story and will fear you. Go forth and make me proud.
I don't think I ever done the evil bad option in this place. Jesus. This looks like that guy from the American Horror Story. Timmy!
Oh God! Help! Ah! No!
Oh, God,
Please,
help.
get away!
Ah!
Rah!
No! Oh!
I guess it was nothing.
Get out again. No, please. Guess it was nothing. Over here. Where?
Run! It's the pints!
think she escaped outside.
I guess it was nothing.
My character also comments on it.
Pint-sized slasher. Oh!
No! No! Please leave me alone!
Damn, that knife is strong as like a machete.
It's the pint-sized slasher! Oh God! Help! Ah! A pint-sized... No!
Most enjoyable. Most enjoyable indeed. I haven't felt this exhilarated in years.
That sure was fun.
I had the distinct impression you enjoyed yourself. We are alike, you and I. Now, you ask for the means to leave Tranquility Lane, and so I grant it to you. The door is open.
You are, of course, welcome to stay a bit longer if you like.
There's nobody else to kill here. Oh boy, here comes the dad. Now we're in trouble.
You've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. Oh, it's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You could have been killed.
Well, I didn't expect Dr. Braun to be alive and insane. I thought I'd just find notes or holotapes. I needed information about Braun and his work on the Gek.
Did you get the information needed?
I did indeed. Braun's work, the Gek, was designed to readapt environments for living after a nuclear war. It's not entirely stable, but I'm sure that components of that technology are just what we need, what we've been missing all this time. I need to return to Rivet City. Once Madison knows about the Gek, I can get her to see that it really will work.
What about me? What am I supposed to do?
Yes, what about you? Why in fact are you outside the vault at all? I don't even want to know how you got out. As much as I appreciate your help, you were supposed to stay there to make a life.
We killed half the people in the vault.
Not out here.
Believe. Screw the vault. I didn't need that place.
Is that so? You're 19 years old. Are you so sure you know what you want from life already? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I suspect there's no going back for either of us. We'll just have to forge on ahead, won't we?
Okay, let's head for the Rivet City.
That's my girl. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
Another 600 experience. The Waters of Life is next. Can we just talk for a minute?
Of course, honey. What's on your mind?
How could you live like that? What the hell were you thinking?
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
Why would you put yourself at risk like this? You have some sort of death wish?
What? No, of course not. This is important work. Clean water can change the lives of so many thousands of people. It's worth the risk to help them.
Helping people? How about helping your own daughter?
I can understand that you're angry. You have a right to be. Perhaps the choice I made wasn't the right one. At the time, I thought I was doing what was best for you.
How could abandoning me be the right choice?
For almost 20 years now, I've done everything I can to see that you have a good life. The vault wasn't perfect, to be sure, but it was the safest place in the wasteland. That's why I took you there in the first place. I didn't see it as abandoning you. I saw it as moving on, knowing you were safe.
You know what? Fuck you, Dad.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
What the hell? These lines. I didn't even know these lines existed. What's the big deal about water anyway?
The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over.
How did Mom really die?
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
What exactly is Project Purity?
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loved so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
What happened to Project Purity?
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on, when we couldn't produce any significant results. Progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
Here we go, Dad.
Be careful, sweetie.
We're supposed to go with him to Rivet City. And why is that line of text then? Man, he has a 32 pistol. Gotta be one of the worst weapons in the game. Can you change life sign? Sure. It requires medical attention. Looks like they're still alive. It just probably moved to another simulation. Fallout New Vegas came, I think, 2 years after Fallout 3.
Hello, ma'am.
Let's put the weapons on. What do we even have here? Huh. It's got changed in later. It actually remembers. Couple of mines there. Is he going to just run all the way to Rivet City?
That's the way it has to be.
Go to Rivet City Science Lab. Enemies nearby. What's this enemy nearby?
Welcome to Rivet City.
So it looks like Dad, you actually... Why do make a system like this? The Dad actually will just walk from there to here. Oh my god. I guess it makes sense they go together, but you're telling faster than the character. Makes no sense. Why would you run across half the map to get here with him? We would have to fight like 100 enemies, Rubio. I guess this is why they gave him the shittiest pistol in the game. How do you get here in a few hours and it takes like 3 times more time to get here? I don't get it. I cleared the mutants on this side here. Guess we told him that we would go together, so he's waiting for us. I want to try to make sense, because he's our father, and then they, you know, make it go really stupid. So they try to have it both ways. His outfit looks like really dirty compared to regular outfit. Is this the weapon guy?
Here to acquire a new mantle of metal or mesh? If you have the caps, I have the merchandise.
Where to buy?
Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
A prayer alarm. Let's just get his money. Oh boy.
A pleasure doing business. Stay safe on the path you travel.
What happened here? Was me.
Hey.
Man, Dad can really do some serious cardio.
Hello.
He's been sprinting a marathon from the other side of the map.
Margaret here, bringing you music. Why just music? Because I'm just a technician, and some asshole murdered our DJ. Hooray.
I told you it would work, Madison, and now I can prove it.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one...
I'm the muscle here, here's the brains.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a Gek. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again. Is everything all right?
You shouldn't see this weekly checkup as a bad thing. All of Rivet City needs you to be as healthy as possible.
So you say. All I see is wasted time away from my work. That's what Rivet City really needs from me.
Is everything all right?
Hello?
Is everything all right?
What do you need?
Can I get a drink around here, preferably somewhere clean?
The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck.
What do you know about Zimmer?
He's from up north. He was bragging about how great it is up there. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their robots.
Is that really as smart as they say she is?
She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here, though that's not saying much.
Later.
Bye.
We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek.
Alright, let's get going.
That's my girl. It'll be good to work side by side with you, honey.
How many games do you get to play where Liam Neeson calls you "That's my girl"?
Is there...
Did you need something?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Never seen that person in my life. Hold on. What time is it? 10:14. Should visit the marketplace here. Let me get some water as well. We're back.
The dustiest, the winds are the gustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the pies are the crustiest, the songs the lustiest, the friends the trustiest, way back home. The trees are the sappiest, the days are the nappiest, the dogs are the yappiest, the kids are the scrappiest, the jokes the snappiest, the folks the happiest, way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead, I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The grass is the springiest, the bees are the stingiest, the birds are the wingiest, the bells are the ringiest, the heart's the singiest, the arms the clingiest, way back home. What about the sun? Sun's the blaziest, the fields the daisiest, and the cows the graziest, the help's the laziest, the boys are the wittiest, the girls are the prettiest, way back home. The pigs are the snootiest, the owls are the hootiest, the plants the fruitiest, stars the shootiest, the grin's the funniest, the smile's the sunniest, way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead, I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The food is the spreadiest, the wine is the headiest, the pals are the readiest, the gals are the steadiest, the love the liveliest, the life the loveliest, way back, way back, way back home. No place like home, sweet home.
We're back, boys. Below Megaton yet? Yeah, on the last part of the playthrough. Let's buy some bullets here.
Don't tell me your problems.
This here is Flak and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
This is quite a selection, but they are all in lousy condition.
I don't put the good stuff out on the table. If you're interested, I can show you the stuff in the locker.
Can you see what kinds of guns here for sale?
Need to do some killing, eh?
Yeah. The combat shotgun, huh? Fatman is way too heavy for our strength. Minigun is 83. I guess we can repair our own minigun. For some reason the minigun is not very heavy in Fallout 3 compared to Fallout 4. We have like an armor setup. Let's see what kind of rounds we have. We'll take that. We'll take that. Ooh, we'll take that. Regarding our own ammo here. This one is somewhat useful. But we don't really need it with all this extra stuff. I think this one is used for the plasma rifles.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Around.
If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
There's a couple of things to do in this place. Sniper rifle is kind of poor condition. And the next step is Project Purity. We've already been inside.
Hello. We can't accomplish anything until we can get inside, but none of us are particularly capable fighters. I hate to ask you to put yourself in harm's way, but you seem to have learned to handle yourself. I need you to go in and make sure it's safe for Dr. Lee and her crew.
Sure thing, I'll be right back.
Be careful.
What's our health right now? 260, huh? This place got depopulated by enemies? Or this is when the Enclave appears? I think we fully cleared this place. Maybe there's one or two left somewhere. think you're supposed to enter a location and then something happens. Nothing is marked right now. Oh, let's see. I guess we just talk with them again and that's it. Hey cookies. Here's a check. Not sure if the chat is frozen. Sometimes when you mouse over weird it just stops working. Yeah, we all good. I think all the mutants are dead.
Are you all right? Is it safe in there?
I'm working on it, okay?
All right, all right. Do what you have to, but be careful.
Did you need something?
There doesn't seem to be anybody in there. Maybe we have to clear the guys outside. I think there were a couple of super mutants still outside. I don't see any mutants here. Fairly sure we killed everybody in there.
Now we must worry about mutants as well? Perhaps we should have stayed at Rivet City.
What's your story?
I have worked for Dr. Lee for many years. She has been good to me, helped me through some difficult times. I had little purpose in my life before she helped me. So now I help her in return. I am no scientist, but I am good with machines.
You think Project Purity will ever work again?
If Dr. Lee says it will work, then it will be so.
I'd go now.
Bye.
So you're going to make sure it's safe for us in there? That's really brave of you.
What's your story?
I've been with Dr. Lee for about 10 years now. She needed an assistant, and I needed something to do. It was either this or wind up dead in a ditch someplace, you know?
You think Project Purity will ever work again?
I sure hope so. Or it's just going to crush Dr. Lee completely.
Good night, Oglam.
Especially after your father came back and all.
Very well.
So long.
What can I do for you?
Think Project Purity will ever work again?
I have faith in your father. With the knowledge he's gained, we stand a better chance than we ever have. Farewell.
I'm sure it's not safe in there, but how safe is it for us to be standing around out here?
At least these three have different voice actors.
Bye.
Are you all right?
Not safe in there yet.
All right. We'll stay here then. Do what you have to, but be careful.
So, this is a strange part. We have no quest markers or anything, and there's nobody inside. So it's not there. Let's check it out here. Basement and rotunda. What about this thing here? Requires key.
Dog were here, he'd say something witty. But he's not, because somebody killed him. So you get me playing music. Yay!
My favorite thing in the game is when Tree Dog comes on the radio and impersonates President Eden. This is the basement, huh? Where the hell did this one come from? This one there. There's actually a couple of direct hits here, huh? Situation like this seems like same sense to use a medics or a psycho. There's more journals here.
I am at a loss. My beloved wife is gone. In her place is my daughter, small and helpless. As much as this place means to me, as much as it meant to Catherine, this is no place for an infant, especially an infant without her mother. It's time to go. The project was in trouble before, both internally and externally. Progress has come to a halt, both because our recalculations have gotten us nowhere, and because the mutant attacks occur several times a day. I regret that it has come to this. I know that if I leave, our work may come to an end. Madison has never been on the best of terms with the Brotherhood. Aside from Scribe Rothschild, He'll tolerate it. He's the one dealing with them. Who knows what will happen? I must put the needs of my child before my own.
The reasons we're just sitting there in the corner doing nothing. Our limbs. A bit messed up. Looks like we're gonna get all the entries here now. This looks like the room. Yeah. There are enemies nearby.
So, here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world. We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning.
Hey, Bumblum.
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced it's a problem with the secondary filtration system. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work. Now's not the time. So that's the next step. Assuming we get the results we need, we'll move on to... James! Stop! I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation dampeners. That should... Ow! James! Now? We really shouldn't.
Definitely they were recalibrating something.
Oh, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry. Since I left all of this behind to make a life for my daughter. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe, and that's all I could have hoped for. Now my daughter is a grown woman. Beautiful, intelligent, confident. Just like her mother. And as hard as it was to admit it, she doesn't need her daddy anymore. This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City. I spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison, at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, the very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine... God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
And this is controls for this place. Should sleep here to heal a bit. In these games, as you sleep, you get healed. And this place is clear now.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you need something?
Is everything all right?
Looks like Dad is moving on.
Are you all right? Is it safe in there?
Everything in there is dead.
I'm proud of you. Now let's get in there. Be careful, sweetie.
Yes?
Did you need something?
Evening.
Let's get to the control room and assess the situation. We can talk more there.
Control room. This.
Great. Oh, great. Listen, I know who you are, okay? Far as I'm concerned, you've got no business being here, so just stay out of my way.
Who? What's your story?
Unlike some people around here, I stuck with Dr. Lee through it all. I was the last one to leave when we finally gave up. Now your daddy shows up out of the blue, and suddenly I have to drop everything to come back and help pick up the pieces.
Don't need to be such an asshole.
God forbid I should be upset that twice now my work has been screwed over by your father. And to make things worse, this time he brings his snot-nosed kid along for the ride.
You think Project Purity will ever work again?
The hell do you care? You showed up here, what, 5 minutes ago, and now you're strutting around like you own the place? You shouldn't even be here. Why don't you go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing and leave me alone?
You think Project Purity will ever work again?
Not if you keep asking me stupid questions.
Anything I should know about this place?
Besides the fact that you shouldn't be here, don't touch anything you're not told to. There's enough to do around here without having to clean up after you.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your hands to yourself in there. This equipment is fragile.
I don't want anybody going hostile here.
Yes? Did you need something?
Here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother's favorite passage? Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream. No point in wasting time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done.
what do we need to do right here, right now?
The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then, and there's been some flooding. I'll need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe.
Okay, when do I need to go?
The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
Access tunnels.
What can I do for you?
What? Keep your hands to yourself.
If he saw me. I tried. So those buttons were over here.
Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses.
Now we gotta go to the dead for the fuses. Potting detected.
Hey there. Hey there. I hear we have you to thank for getting us up and running again.
What's your story?
Who, me? Oh, nothing special. I grew up in
That's
Rivet
Butch.
City and was always interested in what the scientists were doing there. Dr. Lee took me under her wing and taught me everything I know. Dan and I were out in the field when we got the call to come back.
Do you think Project Purity will ever work again?
I don't see why not. Between Dr. Lee and your dad, we've got the best minds on the job. They can do just about anything.
This guy's optimistic.
I think we'll be up and running in no time.
Think I should know about this place?
I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. It's seeping in from the tidal basin, which means it's radioactive. If that's not bad enough, if there are any loose wires as the power comes back on, you might get a bit of a jolt. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Be careful, okay?
What? This guy is still hostile.
Just be careful what you touch in here, okay?
You should know about this place.
Dr. Lee has been waiting to come back here for 20 years, okay? 20. That's a long time. This is important. We can't afford to screw it up.
Bye.
So long.
I think we need to talk. I've been hearing...
Oh boy, here we go.
Things that have happened out there. Megaton destroyed? You? You didn't have anything to do with that, did you?
Nope, nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with me.
Honestly, I have a hard time believing you. I raised you to be better than that. Better than the wastes. We'll talk more about this later. There's too much work to be done now to let this get in the way.
You said something about fuses?
Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs, including one that controls some of the automatic doors. Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near the eastern end of the level. Once the fuses are replaced, you'll be able to get to the mainframe.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful, sweetie.
What's his problem? I'm just minding my own business. He picked up a gun from the muties. What the hell?
To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me, my name is...
This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once. This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location.
Margaret here, bringing you, music. Why just music? Because I'm just a technician, and some asshole murdered our DJ. Hooray.
With the fuses in place, you should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there.
Mainframe, Kill Tree Dog, yes we did. It's upstairs, huh?
Use the intercom so I can tell you where to go next. There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there. Keep up the good work, honey.
I know what this is.
Aha!
What's his problem? Everybody's looking hostile in this place. These are just one scientist and one helper.
Uh-oh.
The boys are back. This guy's hostile immediately. And energy weapons. The medics. Enclave, don't ask questions, they start shooting immediately. The cycle. Laser rifle? That's crap. Power armor doesn't seem to be very durable compared to Fallout 3. New Vegas, I mean. Okay, I changed my mind, it's durable. Okay, not that durable. Holy shit, these guys give you so much experience. Why we shouldn't do good, guys? I have no idea. There's a lot of weird shit in this game. What a bloody mess. Enclave power armor. That shit is so heavy. I wish we could actually work with Enclave. Them Enclave kill Garza here, those bastards. There's one Enclave trooper down here. I seen another one enter the place as well. Daddy didn't ask us where we get a minigun. I'm gonna shoot just under the neck. Plasma mines? They're not as good as in Fallout 4 New Vegas though. Man, the laser weapons suck so bad in this game. Plasma, I guess it's good. I'm coming, Daddy!
by the authority of the President, this facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the
Two guys with plasma, those guys are scary.
But that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
This shit makes no sense to me. Why would the Enclave guys use laser rifles? Isn't this more like a Brotherhood thing? Aren't the Enclave just using really powerful weapons like plasma weapons and shit?
Colonel.
They're supposed to have the most advanced technology, the Enclave.
Is it, Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. I'll do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring this.
Man, I wish Obsidian made this story here. Bethesda and their bad guy writing. We could have made the Enclave the good guys here.
I grow tired of waiting.
Nearly finished.
At least radiation.
Run. Run!
James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now.
Either way, let's not waste any time.
There's an old tunnel that will lead us out of here to someplace safe. We used it as an evacuation route once before, but that was a long time ago. I hope everyone remembers how to get there. There isn't time to round everyone up. Come on, follow me, and hurry!
Press F for dead. Dead is dead. Now we can be our own woman. Where are the rest of the scientists? Who killed them?
What is going on up there?
We need to escape while we can.
Alex Dargan? Those bastards have killed the rest of the scientists.
Don't wander off. We're going to need you.
Excuse me?
You heard me. We need you right now. You're the only one here with any amount of combat experience. We've got the Enclave behind us and who knows what ahead of us. If we're going to make it through here, we need your help.
You're not in charge here.
I'm responsible for these people, and with James gone, I'm responsible for Project Purity. You're not getting into the Citadel without me, so I suggest you start listening to what I have to say.
Why can't we just side with the Enclave here and go with them? They just force us to go with the Brotherhood part of the stuff. And they put all these evil choices in the game and they don't really give us any real choice here. You have a plan?
We need to keep everyone together, and we need to get through this tunnel as quickly as possible. We're not safe until we reach the other side. You should stay close, and we'll follow behind you.
This is a real RPG, we would be able to side with the Enclave. Wait here, I'll scout ahead.
Are you sure? I don't want to stay in one place for too long.
What drugs are on right now? We have any psycho? We bought some more drugs in the city. I mean, look at these guys. Bethesda making games like Fallout 3, and then there's a Fallout New Vegas in between, and then there is Skyrim, and they still haven't introduced the proper immersion things with you know, sleep, eat, drink. And in Fallout 4 they still haven't introduced it until people complained how can they release a game like this, and then they just half-assed it into the game like a year later. So slow, these guys are so fucking slow. Some radiation here, let's just put Blizzard Radix just in case. I don't really care about putting some of this relevant mechanics in the game unless people you know, really, you know, ask for it.
Now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John
Looks like the way is clear. There's supposed to be 4 people here, not 2. I guess the 2 we killed not coming. I guess they're dead.
What is it?
Let's get moving, follow me.
We'll be right behind you. Be careful.
I have never advocated war.
Oscar asks, were the expansion for Fallout 3 any good? I played Fallout 3 growing up and enjoyed all the expansion for New Vegas. Don't think I've actually played any of the Fallout 3 expansion. I couldn't tell you what they were or how many they were. I think even the worst one for expansion it was still better than some of the other stuff in the game. The atmosphere at Point Lookout was good, although, you know, now that we are in the modern age, it might not look as good. I liked also the atmosphere in the pit. It was pretty dark, and, you know, nice to, you know, see aliens around and explore that part of the game as well. I don't think they were nearly as good as Fallout New Vegas expansion for the game, but they're still better than some other stuff in the game here. I think the Point Lookout was the best one because it gives you the different part of the map and some other stuff to explore. Point Lookout honestly seemed to me like it wasn't built by the Bethesda team. It's like almost like they got somebody else for the job. Same for the pit.
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
Very hard. Holy shit, there's actually quite a bit of them in there. There's nobody here. Good night, Simon. Where'd the other guy go?
I'm out of here. Well, that's the end of that.
What a weird area.
What is it? What is it?
How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on earth?
Holy shit, there's plasma. What the hell happened to this guy? He got killed by the ghoul? Oh, they gotta be bugged. Imagine getting killed by a ghoul and you have power armor. This last bullet. I wonder what this place is supposed to be. This weapon has such a low durability. Holy shit, the durability on this one is so shit. Brotherhood here.
This ain't a tourist trap. Civilians get topside immediately. Enemy contact. This ain't a tourist trap. You civilians get topside immediately.
Don't mind me. Just stealing some supplies here. This is actually exactly the same counter like this was on the other side. Exactly the same one. That was a long path to the Citadel.
What is it?
This is the Citadel.
The Brotherhood is at your service. Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian?
What is this place?
You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment.
I will go now.
Of course.
Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course.
I am Dr. Madison Lee.
As president of...
I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lyons! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now!
What the fuck is this? Thermal SMG? This must be a new recruit.
We need to escape while we can.
Waters of Life completed. Picking up the trail now. Escort Doctor inside the Citadel. This is apparently the Pentagon building. Here comes the Jedi Master.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more, I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lyons, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's daughter, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
The Asian and I can see the resemblance.
Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help her.
Very well. We'll sort this all out. Hail.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Elder on deck.
At ease, son. You have my condolences. Your father was a good man.
And I didn't know the Easy Peterson was in this game. What do you know about the Enclave?
More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the Capital Wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now. As before, they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning.
I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood of Steel.
The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know?
If you're a part of Brotherhood, where's the rest of it?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast. It exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years.
That's why they have assault rifles and the 10mm SMGs.
Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
Why are you here in the Capital Wasteland?
Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything.
How long have you been here?
It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries.
That's all I want to know.
So be it.
I'd like to know more about Brotherhood of Steel.
What more did you want to know?
Let's see now. And you can tell me about the super mutants?
Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel. Low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired.
The super mutants and the Enclave being here, it feels like so forced. Like they wanted to take the parts of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 and create a totally new setting here. Doesn't make sense if you are played or read about the previous things. It's supposed to be both on the other side. And where the hell did the Enclave come from? Weren't they like defeated? Enclave's supposed to be disbanded. Can someone still train me to wear power armor?
Why, yes.
Yes, indeed, there is someone. Our intrepid Paladin Gunny trains all initiates in the use of power armor. When they're ready, under the circumstances, I will allow Gunny to train you as well. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval.
I have to go now.
Of course.
You honor us with your presence here.
Hale, you just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place.
So any thoughts on the Enclave?
I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I can hardly believe it. I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. Never figured the Enclave would actually show up, in the flesh. But don't worry. Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. I'll lead the Pride to knock them out tomorrow. If my father permits it.
Care to share anything about the super mutants?
You've seen them, so you know what we know. What more is there to say? If we can figure out where they're coming from, we might be able to stop them. If not...
It seems to be like just a bullshit story in Fallout 3 with the mutants. Figure out where they're coming from. They're not even supposed to be here. Bethesda put them in. And they didn't tell the NPCs. Why didn't you tell me about the Lion's Pride?
It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so.
Yeah, this is what stinks, Dr. Baked. They make Fallout 3 trying to create like a complete reboot of this shit, and then Fallout New Vegas gets released and it just draws on everything from before. Heck, mentions shit ton of from before. They did a disservice to the Bethesda Fallout by allowing them to create their own Fallout. They just make the Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 look bad. Someone said they'll train me to wear power armor.
Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the use of power armor, but only after they've undergone a rigorous training regimen. Considering all that's happened, my father may grant you special permission, but you'll need to ask him yourself.
We complete this quest, we can wear power armor. I will go now.
In my father's name, I bid you farewell. So what's the latest report?
Fallout New Vegas is supposed to be related to Fallout 1 and 2, not to Fallout 3.
Activity in DC is Galaxy News Radio is.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Fallout 3 was the first game I played, same here, first one I really played. I wasn't really into post-apocalypse genre. I found it all very depressing and not really could get into it. When I got a little bit older and watched this TV show called Jericho. After Jericho I got into Fallout games, starting with Fallout 3. Before that I played a few hours of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, I didn't like it. I was more into fantasy games for years before Fallout 3.
Look, Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses.
Yeah, if you complete the Outcast DLC, you might get access to power armor as well. Can you train me to use power armor?
Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass? Anyway, you ready for this? Now look. To wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you.
That's it, huh? I've not played Fallout 1, Fallout 2, or Fallout Tactics. I have the games, but they feel like so dated. I've been waiting year after year after year after year after year for the remasters, but they've not been happening. I got my hopes up when they remastered Baldur's Gate, but it looks like Bethesda is just ignoring it. So guys, if they remaster these games with some better visuals and stuff, and you know, work on modern PCs without you know, putting effort to make it work, we will play the shit out of it. So I'm just waiting for a remaster. I think they might just remaster Morrowind or Fallout 3 first, though. I might not touch Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Honestly, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 makes Bethesda looks bad. So I really think they're not gonna touch those games.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
I played some Wasteland 2, but I already forgot all about it. So any thoughts on the Enclave? Hold on.
Damn initiates.
Hold on. Brotherhood is still garbage. I got me some real power armor here.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
So any thoughts on the Enclave?
Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards.
Care to share anything about super mutants?
Why do you think I ride these initiates so hard? I make training hell so fighting those uglies won't be.
What do you do here?
I am charged with the duty of turning these maggots into brothers of steel. With the threat of the Enclave, they're likely going to be pressed into service before they've taken the oath. So I've got a lot of work to do.
Have a go now.
Damn initiates.
We might check Wasteland 2 and Wasteland 3 on stream if we run out of shit to play over the years. What's our protection here? 52. So what do we do here? Escribe Rothschild. Should we what's the word? Reenact the Fallout 2 trailer. We need to find a closer settlement though.
Very well. Thank you for the update.
Hail.
I've never played Fallout 1 or 2, no. I've been waiting for remaster all these years and looks like it's not happening. Apparently Bethesda opened a studio for remasters, but who knows. It's 2021, I hoped Fallout 3 would have had a remaster by now, but that's lacking.
What was the result of the latest scan? May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago.
This guy seems to have a little bit more quality on the face features.
Visionaries.
Like they put a little bit more effort into him. Yeah, whatever. Are you going to help or not?
Taking the loss in stride, are we? It would seem the Brotherhood has more pressing matters to attend to than a 20-year-old defunct project. Out of respect for your father, however, I will offer advice. What exactly do you need?
Jeez, don't send yourself on my account, just need a DGEC.
I fail to see how such a device would be useful to you. In fact, I doubt such a thing really works. Either way, the Brotherhood is not in possession of such a device. If you are determined to waste your time, you may go off in search of one.
I'm running short on time here. Let's cut the chase.
Yes, well, I'm afraid that with the emergence of the Enclave, the Brotherhood is rather busy right now. I elected to take time from my responsibilities to assist you. Perhaps I was in error. Nonetheless, we may have what you seek.
In the archives upstairs is an old pre-war Vault-Tec terminal. I will send word that you need access to it.
That was not the same voice actor. What the hell? It's about damn time.
Indeed. Farewell.
Need something, friend?
Nice home.
I come to you for results, not excuses, Rothschild. That robot could mean the difference between victory or defeat against the Enclave.
We can just grab power armor here, just like that, huh?
Hmm? Oh yes, hello, I've heard about you. We don't get many strangers here in the Citadel, especially those who walk about unescorted. I am Scribe Bowditch. If you require something, simply ask.
The last guy sound like a card. It's not a card. I know the actor that plays a card. This is a different one.
Farewell.
More genetic stuff here. Looks like they have the same. They have all the same genetic shit. They really haven't bothered putting any effort in this dialogue. I don't remember it being this bad.
Need something, friend? Here.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Okay, DC area vault listings. Oh shit, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 volts. We've been to Vault 101 and we've been to Vault 112. About Vault 106. Project goals. This information has been redacted at the request of Dr. Albert Lears of the Psychological Research Department and Chief Overseer of the Vault 106 project. Inquiries into the goals and research of method of Vault 106 are to be directed to his office. 500 occupants, total duration 240 months. Restricted access. Okay, it's Vault 87. Lot of redacted stuff. And there is a gig here.
You honor us with your presence here. I've been meaning to ask you. What's up? Does this sound noble enough? Quail before me
Have you ever talked with Caesar in Vault New Vegas?
The Brotherhood is at your service.
There's more dialogue than most of this Bethesda stuff. This is just all copy of generic stuff. It has whole sets of unique lines depending what you do. And the voice actor is some serious quality delivered.
Did you have any success with that old terminal?
Vault 87 has a gig, but I don't know where it is. What you good tip? Sure enough, thanks a bits.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Okay, where is it? I like this game a lot as well, but I have to tell you, it's not aged well. I've been spoiled by newer things as well. Some of this main quest is worse than I remember. It wasn't even good back then.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
What's difficult about it?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
The best part of Vault was a side quest, yeah, but like I said, we already done plenty of this, exploring in the side quests, you know, the world. And I didn't want to risk the game breaking again before we do some of the main quests, so that's why we're doing main quests here. How do I get through the radiation?
Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you.
I actually found this vault by accidentally by exploring once, and you literally die within seconds. There's gotta be another way.
You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves.
So there's a vault down there and you have never bothered investigating it.
Attempts were made, but all resources are stretched thin. The radiation proved fatal and so our efforts were focused elsewhere. Perhaps you will have more success.
Great, thanks for nodding.
I find it hard to believe your father raised such a child. I feel pity for whatever it is you've gone through that has made you so bitter.
Bye-bye. Are you charging of the robot?
I am, and have been since we first found him, well over 20 years ago. Liberty Prime is the designation we found on file for him. Magnificent, don't you think? At least he will be once all systems are operational. It's the energy consumption. Something that big with such advanced weapon systems. We just don't have the means to power him. Not yet.
Who built Liberty Prime, and better yet, why?
He was developed as a super weapon back in the days before the war. The first joint operation between Robco and General Atomics International. Apparently, he was meant to help liberate Alaska from the Chinese, but was never completed. They were forced to go in without him. They won, but suffered heavy losses. If we can get him up and running, well, I think you get the idea.
Okay.
Don't hurry back.
Scribe Rothschild wanted those AMS tests done.
We can see Vault 106, Vault 108, 192, 101, and 87. 106 is close to 101. 108 and 92 are in the top right. There are 5 vaults you can check out. But 112 is not on this map. I guess they don't have information for it.
Need something, friend?
Watch it, will you?
Well, clearly the Fallout New Vegas was a rushed game. I was actually shocked they actually patched things after release. Surprisingly, a lot of effort have went into DLCs of the Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 3 Fallout New Vegas is worth to buy now. My opinion has always been worth buying. Fallout New Vegas is a better option to get though. They patched this game and I have had no issues in the last 11 hours. Just installed, clicked, worked, not a single crash in 11 hours. It did work almost like this on GOG, but after 30 hours, usually this game had other issues appear. But if you had to pick between the two games, Fallout New Vegas, if you plan to play both, start with Fallout 3 first. Because if you play Fallout New Vegas first, you'll be disappointed in Fallout 3. Because everything gets better in Fallout New Vegas. The systems and the quality of the game.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
I like both really, but Fallout New Vegas is just a superior game. I have over 5 times more hours in Fallout New Vegas. Over 1,000 hours combined on offline, GOG and the Steam hours.
Well, you having trouble with those ghouls?
Let's see if we have some bullets to sell us. Weapon-wise, nothing really to repair here, huh? Give me those steam packs. Ammo-wise, I guess some ammo. I think we should go get the unique Chinese rifle. Man, laser rifle is so bad. Don't have it skilled either.
A pleasure doing business with you. Watch your back.
Wasn't there a repair thingy here? Particularly chic.
Hey there.
Hello, dear. Doing well, I hope? Welcome to Boutique La Chic. I'm Lydia Montenegro, proprietor. Here you'll find only the best, with a price tag you can boast about to your friends.
This is a store?
You wouldn't know true value if it slapped you in the face.
What? That was random. I'll do business with you.
My boutique has many unique items for the discerning customer.
Oh, she's selling some bullets as well. What, missile launchers here? What the hell?
It's been a pleasure doing business. Pleasant day to you, dear.
Some ammo going. Maybe it was this one person could do the repairs.
You cheeky bastard. Leave a gent to his drink already. Hello?
Good to see you.
Looks like a bar.
Hey, welcome to New Urban Apparel. I carry the finest in pre-war clothes. Hurry up, let's get you out of those old rags and into something fabulous.
Got a problem to wear a dress?
Fine. Keep wearing that trashy outfit. I don't care. You probably couldn't afford to upgrade your look anyway. I could have made you fabulous. There's no helping some people, is there? Tamper with that and we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, guys. I think he's blind.
Hello. Good to see you. Hey there.
What's more fabulous in the post-apocalyptic wasteland than a power armor? It makes you shit your pants when you see it. Where is the museum again? Citadel, Vault 108, Vault 106, RFU. So all the vaults got marked here. Trying to remember where is it. Is it like in this area here? I think you have to use the metro. Pentagon is here. Where the hell is the monument? Remember. So the raiders have respawned here. We already cleared that group. I hate such response in games like this. She should just respawn if the game progresses in the next chapter, and same she should not respawn again. It's a stupid design.
And now, one of my inspirations.
This place should not respawn if it gets cleared.
The mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty, abused to licentiousness. Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. The Enclave is
You didn't play any Fallout in the series? Well, the games could be fully aged a bit at this point, so if you want to play the new stuff, play Fallout 4. But you're gonna miss what you know Fallout is. It's a different game. If you like fancy graphics and the new stuff, Fallout 4 is the way to go. Other than that, you got Fallout New Vegas. You could try with Fallout New Vegas, see if it suits you. If not, if you want something new, then Fallout 4. It's a prettier game, but it's not really a Fallout. They pushed the action part way too much. I would only play Fallout 3 first if you intend to play them all. So if you want to play them all, then start with Fallout 3. Fallout New Vegas and then Fallout 4. If you gotta pick one good Fallout game, start with Fallout New Vegas, in my opinion. But if you think the game looks dated or you know, it has some issues with it, 2021 and Fallout 4 is already getting old as well, 5 years now. Or is it 6 years? Looks like these guys are trying to engage me here, huh? They have no explosives. Oh, they survived the plasma mines? Man, plasma mines are dog shit in this game. These guys are actually quite tough. These guys don't even have any armor. Why are they so tough? Have you guys seen that 2 plasma mines did no damage there? These guys have no armor. Looks like they have some kind of bullshit HP. Why do they make these good guys fighting bad guys always overpowered? Makes no sense. Talon Company has better armor than these guys and they're so much easier to kill. Weird ass balancing in this game. Now they're armed at least. Look at this, they have 4 damage reduction. 4. They're tougher than the Enclave super soldiers. The equipment with this guy is so horrible. I'll take it, I might sell it. What in the fuck? What is this? What is this? How the fuck did they get through this? Bethesda? What the... She's bizarre. This leads to the museum. Let's see if I remember to get that gun. There's a unique China assault rifle. The regular one is not worth firing. Looks like raiders here. So much for the power armor. I think I bought the extra bullets. What the hell is going on here? Why do I need 50 bullets to kill a regular raider? If you don't like to see bullshit like this, play Fallout 4 to the person that asked earlier. Not only this is better in Fallout New Vegas, but it's also better in Fallout 4. We're gonna get the repair so we can get things to 100% and get the small guns up at this point. Level 9. Well, with mods you can improve all this, obviously. I'm just talking on the vanilla game. Get a scrounger here, so nothing interesting here. Oh, 32 ammo already. Scrounger is a little bit misleading, but you find more ammo everywhere. It's completely busted like in Fallout 4. You like just open fire and just press the gun, Scrounger is the way to go. Otherwise, you know, I feel like automatic weapons are not really that good if you don't have the Scrounger. I guess you can just keep revisiting shops and, you know, buying when they reset as well. I think I just used 15 Steam packs here in a short time. I'm not sure what happened here. Why this raid is all of a sudden so tough? Have you seen those guys getting shot in the head like 3 times? It's 30 bullets from the minigun. And somehow he's still just alive like nothing happened. So part of the blue lines is kind of collapsed, you can't really see it. I think this is the little thing we were looking for. It's kind of war zone here, but we'll give us exit the museum. We just got back to the same side. Oh my god. How'd that happen? So we made a turn here and then we just went back here. Pugilism Illustrated now. I love one of these books in this game. I think it was this even accessible? So looks like I just chose the wrong side. Sword southeast. Huh. Got big uglies here. I think it's towards there. Was there a hit? The guy's a minigun, I wanted. You think character assembly is back, Ludis? Yeah, Fallout 4, the worst thing is the character is voiced. It's a robot brain with a laser. Doesn't sound like a regular laser rifle. It does seem like there's more armor around. My armor got taken heavy damage from those bullshit, what are they called? There's dev something. What is this, a laser rifle? This is apparently what has been killing us. 12 damage gun. It's a kind of random event in this area. There's a super mutant master here as well. Over 100 repair, we can make some money out of this. There's more super mutants around.
In 1492, your mother and my mother were hanging up clothes around the
Look at all these enemies here. Well, now we've done it.
Sun, it burns! Why does it burn? Why have we put the sun into a jar? What should we do? We broke it all over onto
Not sure we're gonna be able to get a hit there. Lucky.
Your mother and my mother were hanging up clothes around the mulberry bush.
This is probably a really bad area to get out from the metro. It's really overrun. Talon Company sniper. Another Enclave bird. This is a really heavy war zone here. It's kind of bullshit, FJK. You get to get attacked both by those bounty hunters and Talon if you're evil. Those bounty hunters seem to be a broken start. And they don't even have the weapons or the gear to support it. It's just nonsense. I think we're on the wrong side of this. We don't have the resources to take on everything here. Oh my god. Who the fuck nuked this place right now? Was that Enclave? I'll take that. Oh, another one. It's a laser rifle. Most of those bullets have missed. I shot that guy 30 times in the head with a minigun. 30 fucking times. Then you can guess why I'm playing on hard and not very hard. It's not like very hard is harder, it's just resource heavy. You gotta get all the perks, all the skills, all the right weapons, resources. Just makes no sense. Got 2 miniguns here. Man, the durability on the stuff is so crap in this game. It's like this, the thing that literally starts to break in front of your eyes. I'm not sure this was the right side to go. We were not even supposed to be on this side. This is at the edge here. I think we're supposed to be on the other side of this. What's mixed up with Baker Fallout 3? Yeah. Shoot that. You do also get higher crit chance though. Not that it matters really for the automatic weapons. We should have used a different metro axis here. How do we explain the power armor though? The shit is taking ridiculous damage. This power armor is supposed to be, you know, taking damage, mitigating damage, saving your life, but you're literally getting shred to pieces, even by the basic weapons. Like, there can be an encounter where you can lose half the ability on the power armor while they're shooting you with dog shit weapons. I don't remember what this is about. I'm not sure we're supposed to be on this one. I've been looking for something here, I just can't seem to find it. It's easier to find this if you get the quest from Tree Dog to find it. Without a Tree Dog direction, it's actually quite difficult to find it. But guys, look at the stability of this game, not a single crash. That is just unbelievable. Where are the crashes, yo? We would have crashed at least 3 times in on the GOG Fallout 3 by now. Even Fallout New Vegas on either. It looks like it's just beyond the bullshit they were saying, you know, it might have been... This thing seems to be more stable than the GOG version. 0 crashes in nearly 12 hours. I've never had this in Fallout 3, never. And I'm playing with multi-screens and I alt-tabbed, and this game doesn't like that.
You're dead, Big Zack.
They just fire 60 bullets in his head. I'm playing in Steam. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this damage he's doing with 10 million power armor? There is something off here. I don't remember this shit being like this. You telling guys, you see this? This is something is off with this shit. How the fuck did they improve the game so much in Fallout New Vegas compared to this? Holy shit. It's almost like the devs in Fallout New Vegas actually played this shit and they just, you know what was wrong with it. They knew what was wrong with it. This game has a problem with distance when you use bots. And somehow they fixed it in Fallout New Vegas. Exactly, this is what I wanted somebody to say. They have patched Fallout 3 on Steam because Microsoft bought them. The Fallout 3 had a bad rap on Steam because of this shit. Unstable broken game giving bad name to Windows 10. I just wanted somebody to say this out loud. Can't be the shit stirrer all the time myself. They have fixed the game for Windows 10 just like that, 5 megabyte update. Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something. We're gonna save here. We're gonna save here. This is 12 hours now, Fallout 3, and it just works. And it's incredible, really. And it's all because of this. This shit was getting bad rep to Microsoft. It was gains for Windows Live, and then it was bad stability issue with the Windows 10. And all of a sudden it works. This game was little dog shit unplayable on Steam unless you made some changes to the file. And even then it would crash. Now 12 hours, no crashes. What is this, luck? I own this game on both Steam and GOG. And not even a GOG version works like this. And let me show you something, what I found. It's a little bit hilarious. I have this game on GOG as well. 36 hours, but it broke. There's another issue with Fallout 3, guys. If you play it for too long, it just breaks. That's why we don't want to really do everything. We're just doing the story here. Steam will only work, huh? Steam is frozen for some reason. Let me just restart Steam. Rubio, it's disgusting, really. It's a little disgusting. Now they patch this shit all these years later. Steam doesn't work for me. Doesn't work. Doesn't want to load anything. Let's see the web version. No, doesn't work. The Steam does not work. Is anybody else having Steam issues? The game crashed. It did not crash. We closed it. Works fine for you. It does not work for me. I mean, you can see it here. Nothing works. I can't even open it on the website. Steam acting out for me too. I want to show you a review of lately of this game, and apparently I saw it on the community discussion board. There's some people are still having problems, but these problems are related because these people don't read anything. They just downloaded the patch and thought the game would work. This only will work how they fixed it if you had a fresh install. And some people just updated the game and they're complaining it still doesn't work. You can't help some people, they're just idiots. They don't read shit. No, Steam doesn't work. Well, yeah. This game was actually giving Microsoft a bad name, I think. For sure. And this is I think the reason they updated it. And you know what I take from this? I take from this they might actually be working on a remaster for this. Steam is working for you now? Nothing works for me. Everything is black. Everything is dark. Maybe the website works. Yep. This is what I get. We're gonna be playing more Fallout 3, guys. But this is gonna be it for tonight. I had enough for today. We did nearly 9 hours here. So we're gonna continue some other time. My schedule has entered zombie mode. But we'll be playing more. We'll be continuing the Fallout 3. We'll be continuing with the main story. I'm afraid to do anything else because, from my experience, this game starts to break after 30 hours. This is the second issue with this game. And I'm not sure they fix this. I don't want to try it. I'm just going to get disappointed again. The last 3 times I played this game, I wasn't able to finish it because of the problems with the crashes. So this time we're going to be working on the main story. We'll see. The Fallout 3 didn't crash. I was just ending for the day. I just want to show you a review, guys. But we had played Fallout 3 for 12 hours on Steam version, and it just works. I can't believe it, it just works. Not even Fallout 4 is this stable. You remember Fallout 4, 4 hours later, memory leaks, black textures, close the game, otherwise it crashes. I'm actually using the game system now. Overwriting. It's overwriting. Autosaves are on. It's how it's intended. But it looks like this fix has done something more than they did on GOG. Because not even GOG was this stable. Anyways, boys, this is it for tonight. I'll see you later today, which will probably gonna be late. I'm in a really shitty schedule, but we'll might be online again today. It's 4 in the morning right now, so yeah. I'm gonna go watch some TV show and get some drinks. My sleeping is a little bit off. So, see you guys next time. Good night. Thanks for watching.